The most important thing in the Olympic Games is not winning, but taking part. The essential thing in life is not conquering, but fighting well. Pierre de Coubertin, father of the modern Olympic Games. Racism and Olympic Glory by Brendan Thompson. Hello. The 1936 Summer Olympics took place in Berlin, Germany. Because the Olympics took place here, the Nazis ran the Olympics, and Adolf Hitler was hoping this would be a good time to show his theories of Aryan racial superiority. But this also sparked conflict with anti-Semitism and racism. But the International Olympic Committee compromised with the Nazis to let athletes compete from all over the world, from different nations, to have a chance at stardom, in a world where they were discriminated against. These Olympics were the first of its kind to have a torch relay. 3,422 runners each ran 1 kilometer, carrying a torch from Olympia in Greece all the way to Berlin, Germany. The torch relay soon became a tradition amongst the rest of the Olympics to come. One of the big names of the Olympics was Jesse Owens. Jesse Owens was an African-American track and field athlete who won 4 gold medals at the Games. He won these medals in the 100-meter race, 200-meter race, running broad jump, and 4x100-meter relay. Jesse Owens denied Adolf Hitler's theories of Aryan superiority by winning these medals, leaving a legacy for all African-American athletes to come. Jesse Owens said after winning the 100-meter race, "Winning the 100-meter was the most memorable moment of all, to be known as the fastest human being." Jesse Owens. But what set Jesse Owens apart from all the other athletes was his kindness and sportsmanship towards other competitors. Jesse Owens made good friends with Les Long, European running long jumper, who he beat in the running broad jump. Les Long once wrote a letter to Jesse Owens before he died. He said, "Someday, find my son. Tell him about how things can be between men on this earth." Les Long. These Olympics also still hold records set by people like Marjorie Gestring and Inge Sorensen. Marjorie Gestring took the gold medal in springboard diving at the age of 13, making her the youngest female gold medalist in history. And Inge Sorensen took the bronze medal in the breaststroke at the age of 12, making her the youngest individual medalist in history. There was also debuts for certain sports such as basketball, canoeing, and field handball. But the Germans had little care for sports like basketball, where players had to play on a dirt court in the rain with a lopsided ball, because the Germans did not have their own basketball team. There was even a movement to boycott the Olympics. Because of Germany's poor economy, people thought that the Germans were not suited to host the Olympics. So there was an attempt by the Americans to boycott the Olympics being in Germany. Many people supported this argument and attempted to take this argument to the International Olympic Committee. The president of the American Olympic Committee, Avery Brundage, was the first to propose this boycott. Other people started to support this boycott, like Jeremiah Mahoney, president of the Amateur Athletic Union. He pointed out that the Nazis broke the Olympic rules that forbidden discrimination of athletes based on race and religion. In the end, the Olympic boycott failed after a final vote among the delegates of the Amateur Athletic Union. This vote was very close though, as it was 58 to 55. These Olympics were also the first of its kind to be televised. There were 25 viewing rooms in Germany where people could watch the Olympics. making it the first sports event to have live coverage on television in history. The footage of the Olympics was later made into a movie that came out in 1938 called Olympia. The film was directed and produced by Leni Riefenstahl, a German film director appointed by Hitler to film the Olympics. Having these Olympics televised gave people a real image of what to think about the Olympics. Olympia later won Best Foreign Film Award. Leni Riefenstahl once said, "I naturally prefer and capture the beauty in life," for she was known for creating a powerful image in her films. But even though the Olympics look competitive and fair on the outside, racism still greatly affected many athletes, such as Marty Glickman and Sam Stoll, the two Jewish athletes that were supposed to run the 4x100-meter relay, but were replaced by Jesse Owens and Ralph Metcalfe. After replacing Sam Stoller and Marty Glickman, Jesse Owens and Ralph Metcalfe went on to break the world record for the 4x100-meter relay and stole the gold medals that belonged to the two Jewish athletes. There was lots of controversy around the decision of replacing Sam Stoller and Marty Glickman with Jesse Owens and Ralph Metcalfe, as it was made by coach Avery Brundage, who was said to be under the influence of anti-Semitism at the time. But the Olympics itself were a compromise through all the racism, and many competitors from all over the world beat the Germans in their own home, right in front of Hitler. The Nazis ran the Olympics, so that meant many Jewish athletes couldn't compete, except for the compromises of some half-Jewish athletes, such as silver medalist fencer Helen Mayer. Helen Mayer was an all-star fencer that competed for the German team and was half-Jewish, but had to settle for a silver medal in the Olympic Games. Racism made these Olympic Games so significant in history because the Nazis broke the basic principles of the Olympics. Like Avery Brundage said, they violated one of the basic principles of the Olympic Games, that politics play no part whatsoever in them, because you can't mix politics and sports.
I wish I could shimmy like my sister Kate. Now she shakes it like jelly on a plate. My mama wanted to know last night, while the boy treated the kid so nice. Every boy in my neighborhood, I knew she could shimmy and it's understood. I'm never be late, but I'll be up to date. When I can shimmy like my sister Kate, I'm shouting, shimmy like my sister Kate.